welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Inter Miami CF 4, Atlanta United FC 0, in Leagues Cup 2023 South 3 group stage. Miami has officially topped the group with this 4-0 win. Atlanta and Cruz Azul will play for second on the weekend on match day 3. But Miami dominated. Drake Calendar with a clean sheet, Messi with a brace, Robert Taylor with a brace, no hat tricks, but 2 braces, a clean sheet, a dominant performance. Atlanta not looking like they had a chance in hell to score any goals. Brad Guzan looks washed up. Atlanta's got to do some work at home, I got to tell you that much. But with that being said, goals were scored as follows. In the 9th minute, Lionel Messi scores, takes a shot off the post. Messi gets his own rebound, pops it into the net to make it 1-0. Then in the 22nd minute, ball crossed to Lionel Messi. In the box with Lionel Messi, he's open at the far post. Guzan just ditches it, and he pops it in 2-0 in the 22nd minute. Then Robert Taylor gets the ball, played to him by Benjamin Kromashki. In the 44th minute, Robert Taylor goes top bins into the far post side netting. In the goal, of course, 3-0. That's the way we go into half, 3-0. And then finally, in the 54th minute, Robert Taylor gets the ball played to him by Lionel Messi. And Robert Taylor hits it off the post and in past Brad Guzan to make it 4-0 in the 54th minute. That's the way the match would end. Stats are as follows. 12 shots to 10, 7 shots on goal to 6, 61% possession to 39% possession, 575 passes to 347, 90% pass accuracy to 85, 8 fouls to 9, 3 offside to 2, 0 yellow cards to 0, 1 red card to 0, and 2 corners to 8. Yes, they did get a red card late in the game. Thiago Almada had a chance to get a consolation and help Atlanta's goal differential with a penalty. He did not score it. Saved by Drake Calendar. Drake Calendar got an amazing clean sheet tonight. He stood on his head. Even though Miami won 4-0, Atlanta had some chances. But guess what? Drake Calendar made those saves. He is a top 3 candidate for goalkeeper of the year at MLS this year in my book. He's on the short list. And you just saw why tonight. He was on the short list. Because he knows that he can command the 18-yard box. He can command the 6-yard box. He's a tough goalkeeper. He makes all the saves that he needs to make. There's never a question that he will make a save. Him, Roman Berkey, and Andre Blake are all some of the most comfortable goalkeepers to have in this league. Drake Calendar had an amazing game tonight. They would not have won as dominantly and resoundingly had he not stood on his head. But Miami still dominated throughout the match. Kromashki looked like he was a seasoned vet playing with Messi. Sergio Busquets having an amazing game after possibly not being that good against Cruz Azul. I think he was okay. I think he looked like his older self in this game, Busquets. Messi should have got a hat trick. Robert Taylor looking like he's played 5 years in the Premier League at the end of the night with 2 goals. Messi with an assist. Joseph Martinez, they didn't need him to do anything, which is crazy. I want him to score against his former team just because. But you know what? He didn't even have to do anything. That's how dominant Miami were. Leo Campana didn't even have to come off the bench till late. Messi played 70 minutes, which was way longer than he needed to play. I could tell you that much. Like, he did not need to play 70 minutes. He could have played 45, and it would have been within their rights, well within their rights to just take him out. He was on good form. 2 goals. He did his job. Robert Taylor showing off that he could do it too. Making Robert Taylor look like a seasoned pro too. Messi has just changed Miami by the dozen. By every stretch of the imagination, Messi has changed this team. Messi has saved Tata Martino's career. Stops him from being called El Gordo Martino and just back to El Tata. Messi is absolutely beasting the league, or I should say the League's Cup, but he's going to beast the MLS. 4 goals in 2 games. Should have 5, to be honest. Or not 4. 3 goals. He should have had 4 goals in 2 games. He has 3. My bad. 3, because 1 against Cruz Azul, 2 against Atlanta. He should have 4, that's my point. Maybe even 5. But he has 3 goals in 2 games. 3-2. That is a great start to an MLS career for Lionel Messi and Leagues Cup. He is absolutely putting Miami on his back. He has changed their season, and he will change their season. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Miami got to 8th or 9th place, had to play a wild card game, and they just got hot from there and won the MLS Cup. I wouldn't be shocked. It's Messi. I wouldn't be shocked. Probably one of the most impressive things he's ever done, to be honest. And he would really piss off PSG fans if he did that, because they'd be like, he could do that but not win us a Champions League? Yeah. That's what happens when they buy into Messi instead of just trying to play a career mode ultimate team and just build it around him. They've bought in. That's the difference. And Messi's bought into MLS. It's a simpatico situation. He's bought in. This was amazing. Atlanta had no answer, but we also have to give props to the defense. Kritsov, Miller, Yedlin, Arroyo. We have to give props to them, because Atlanta didn't even look like they had an answer. They didn't. Kamal Miller just ate that front line for lunch. Kritsov looked good. And Kamal Miller could be working with a knock, and he ate them up for dinner. Like, seriously. Brad Guzan got totally owned. Atlanta looked like they had no answer. Thiago Almada didn't even show up. He ghosted. This was supposed to be the battle of the World Cup winning Titans. Or the youngin versus the GOAT. The youngin got whipped. I can tell you that much. He ghosted. He was like Casper the Friendly Ghost. That's what he was. Man ghosted. Straight on. No joke. The man ghosted. And to me personally, watching the game the way I watched it, Miami should have won by more than 4. They were so dominant, they should have won by more than 4. Yes, the penalty was a penalty, but guess what? Almada didn't score it, so that's bye to bye. Miami should have won 5 or 6-0 or 7. Atlanta had no answer. They were getting whipped. They were getting whipped up and down the pitch. Calendar saves the goal, goes to Messi, goal. They were getting whipped up and down the pitch. From goalkeeper to defense to midfield to the front 3. Atlanta was getting whipped. They had no answers. I don't know if they could beat Cruz Azul. At least Cruz Azul scored a goal. You could say they played a half against... Well, no, they scored the half with Messi, to be honest. I know they're playing in Atlanta. Atlanta fans are rabid. So Atlanta's not out of this group yet. They could still finish second. And I said that Cruz Azul should really be worried about Atlanta. I don't know about that no more. We'll find out, though. Maybe Atlanta pulls their heads out of their butts and beats Cruz Azul and gets out of the group. And I was right. Miami, Atlanta, Cruz Azul. Who knows? But Cruz Azul still has a chance. They should be very, very happy with this result, because they played Miami better. And they still can get out of this group if they win. Hell, if they draw and win the penalty shootout, they get through. It's not about goal differential anymore. Atlanta has to win the shootout or win outright to get through. Miami just gets to sit pretty and kick their feet up till the round of 32, pretty much. Or at least till they know who they get. Then they need to practice. But they sort of get to kick their feet up and feel fat and happy. Hopefully, at least just happy. But still, Miami did their job. Dominant win. Man of the match is Lionel Messi. I don't think I have to explain. 1 assist, 2 goals. Yeah, man of the match. There you go. 3 goals in 2 games. Yeah, I don't have to explain why he's man of the match. Just like I really didn't have to explain on the last game. But you know what? There we go. So with that being said, if you like this video, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share us with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you tomorrow for a live watch along and review of New York City FC versus Toronto FC. Toronto has to pick up 2 points to qualify for the knockout stages. If they win, they're through. If they win the shootout, they're through. But it's all up to them. So we'll find out. A loss is pretty much somewhat unacceptable. But they could also, if they draw, it's good. If they win the shootout, that's even better. That's through. And if they win the game, no problem. Doesn't matter what happens against a loss. Well, I guess the shootout's the same way, but still. And then, of course, I'll also be live for Portland Timbers versus Tigres, UANL. So I'll see you then. I'll be live for that one because of the way it was split time-wise. I'll be live for that as well. And then Thursday, we'll still figure out what we're doing because I don't know if I'll be at St. Louis. I don't know if I'll be here. If I'm here, I'll stream both Cincinnati Chivas and St. Louis America. If I'm there, I ain't streaming nothing, but I'll still cover St. Louis America. So we'll figure out how that goes. But we'll see. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. Congratulations, Miami.